So we're just gonna start like that, are we? Oh boy, wasting no time to say the least. Let's talk about it together, shall we? What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome back to Animation, just anything animation, including TV and movies as well. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Welcome to my review of the next episode of Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, Season 1, Episode 17, titled Female Titan, also known as the 57th Exterior Scouting Mission, Part 1. Yep, another multi-parter. And spoiler alert, it's going to be a multi-parter for pretty much the majority of the rest of this month, because this scouting mission arc is 6 parts, and then the season ends on a 3-parter. So, it's a whole lot of multi-parts. I'm sure it's been multi-parts the entire season, honestly. So I think that's just the show's whole format. It's going to be multi-part episodes. Which, okay, as long as they're done well, I don't mind it. And this one's definitely done well, because what a way to kick off another arc this was. This episode's great for a lot of reasons, but let's try to break it down step by step, shall we? Of course, let's start with our overview. Erwin's long-distance enemy scouting formation proceeds towards Shiganshina, as expected, until Armin encounters a female Titan. Joining Raynor and Jean, the three confront the Titan to buy the commander time. Raynor comes close to death in the female's grip, but narrowly escapes with his life and cuts a couple of her fingers off. Afterwards, the female Titan changes direction, heading straight for Eren. In other words, kind of just indicating that this Titan not only has intelligence, but may also be another hybrid, a lot like Eren. So, already there's intrigue building, and already you are extremely curious about where this is going to go. So now let's talk about a few different scenes here. First up, we have Oro and Eren discussing the new recruits and what to expect from them. Short scene, but it works. Then you have Sasha getting encountered by a Titan as they're continuing their expedition. And it's genuinely surprising and terrifying how this thing runs at her, because it runs on all fours. Like, it's not creepy spider walk with the head turned around, but it's still pretty freaking scary. But thankfully, she's saved and she's fine. And then the rest of the episode from this point on focuses on Armin, Jean, and Raynor, and a female Titan. So, yeah, let's talk about this. So this female Titan has intelligence, is way different of a design than any other Titan we've seen in the show so far. The other female Titans included, which were mostly abnormals. And she is ridiculously strong. Like, not only that, she is extremely, extremely intelligent. Like, even more intelligent than Eren is in his form. You want to know how I know? Because when the scouts are trying to use their ODM gear on her to try and, pin the hooks in their body and go for the nape, she dodges it, grabs that ODM cable, and slams them to the ground. In other words, a busted skull at least, and a lot of blood. Like, it's a short, brief moment, but you can just feel the impact when you see that body just plummet into the ground. Just, oh man, you felt that impact even though you were only watching it. Like, damn, they did a great job actually showing this Titan's power and how intelligent she actually is. Another way to see how she's actually more intelligent than the other Titans, because she observes Armin, who is pretty much accepting that he's about to die. The Titan lifts his hood, sees who he is, and then walks away. Like, the other guy, she's just absolutely slammed into the ground, but with Armin, she doesn't kill him, or doesn't even try to kill him. She just lifts up his hood, sees who he is, and keeps going. Apparently the hair style of this female Titan is supposed to give away who it is, but I honestly don't know. I'm as in the dark as everyone else. Not to mention, we also get to see that the rest of the team is in the dark as much as, well, pretty much everyone else is aside from the commander, because they don't actually know why they're in this formation or why they're doing this kind of scouting. because it doesn't feel like a routine mission. Something feels off, which will be explained more in the other two parts to come that I'm going to be reviewing today. But man, it is legit intriguing what they pulled off here. So then we have Raynor and Armin hiding their faces after Raynor saves Armin. And then Armin gets in front of the female Titan again. This time she does throw him a good bit, and he even gets his head cracked open, and you see blood just streaming down his face. And then the female Titan captures Raynor, and it looks like she killed him, because her thumb just pushes in his head as she holds his body in her hand. But Raynor manages to somehow narrowly escape with his life and cuts her fingers off with his blades. And while Raynor celebrates the victory because the Titan goes away, Armin knows that now that means that Eren's in very, very immense danger. So, yeah, that's pretty much the episode. It's unrelenting, it's fast-paced, there's no filler, there's little to no exposition dumping. Like, it is a dramatic, epic, heart-pounding episode. Like, if there was any word to describe this episode, it's exhilarating, because everyone's on horseback, everyone's always moving, and there's not a single moment where it stops. Like, it leaves you on the edge of your seat to see where it's going next, and it really shows how well this is being written. Seriously, amazing job. Okay, so, enough of my rambling, let's get to my final thoughts on the episode. It should be right. Where is it? Right here. Final thoughts on the episode. A genuinely exhilarating episode as the Scout Regiment begins their mission and a terrifying female Titan with shocking intelligence takes out a chunk of the formation, going straight for Levi's squad. It's also heart-pounding as it almost never stops moving, with no filler or monotonous exposition dumping to take away from the action. Great start to this 6-parter. Final verdict is a 9 out of 10, and I will see you next time for part 2.